sigmoid. And then, so it'd be anterior, medial, lateral, take it off. And then supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres. So supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, teres major, lateral tricep, long head of the tricep.
Recording.
And then bicep is
It's real good workmanship right there.
short head of the bicep, long head of the bicep, coracobrachialis. And then, so this is brachialis still here, right? And then in the forearm you have your pronator teres, your flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, superficialis, flexor carpi ulnaris, brachioradialis, extensor extensor carpi radialis longus, and extensor carpi radialis brevis. And then you have your abductor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis, and extensor pollicis longus. Extensor retinaculum, flexor retinaculum. Did I get everything there?
Yes. What's on the back here? Where? These little things.
Oh, your triangular space, your triangular, what is it called? I can't think of it. Triangular interval, and that's right here, or right
It's
here?
in the middle, yeah.
So triangular interval, and then your quadrangular. And then the artery, is it just called quadrangular? That's
Space.
it? Quadrangular space. And then the artery is the posterior humeral circumflex artery, right there. And then, so taking these off. Oh, and you have your subscapularis, and your latissimus dorsi, and your teres minor.
Major.
Major. Teres major. Oh, yeah.
Because it's the same thing as back here.
Yeah. So then, in here is still your abductor pollicis. Abductor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis, and then your extensor pollicis longus. This is the pretty one. It's the supinator. I think this one would be more tricky. And then this is the pollicis profundus. What is that?
This is profundus.
So this is just called profundus, or pollicis
The flexor digitorum profundus.
flexor digitorum profundus. Okay.
So what's this one? It goes all the way to the thumb.
Something pollicis, flexor pollicis,
And it's pretty
digitorum
long.
longus, flexor pollicis longus. Okay. And that's everything, right? On there. So the hand is opponens, abductor pollicis brevis, flexor pollicis brevis, and adductor pollicis, and then abductor digiti minimi, palmar arch.
What's this teeny tiny little one in there?
Oh, first interosseous.
Is that right?
It's the lumbrical. Oh, so just first lumbrical.
You want to run through the veins and arteries?
Sure. So, you have the medial cord and lateral cord, and off the medial cord is the thoracodorsal and the axillary, and off the posterior cord you have the musculocutaneous nerve, and then medial cord comes down and then splits into the ulnar nerve and the median nerve. And the ulnar nerve dips down and pops back up after the cubital fossa and comes all the way down. The median nerve runs down, goes to the cubital fossa, and just comes down. We don't know what that lateral part is, right? And then the radial nerve comes from around back and then comes down to the thumb. That's it. And then the artery, so this is your, I'm blanking, axillary artery. And then comes down, becomes the brachial artery, splits into the superior cruciate artery. What is it? Superior collateral artery.
Superior collateral ulnar artery.
Superior collateral ulnar artery. And then that comes all the way down. No. That one just kind of like ends there, right?
It turns into something else. Simpler.
Comes down, turns into the ulnar artery. Way down here. Oh yeah. It turns into this. So it becomes you get the posterior branch and the anterior branch.
Anterior and posterior what?
Ulnar arteries. Oh dang. Okay, so you have the posterior interosseous artery and then anterior interosseous artery. Anterior comes down and joins with the superficial palmar arch, which turns into the common palmar digitorum arteries. And then they become the proper palmar digitorum arteries. And then the radial artery, right, comes down and stays the radial artery, and you get a superficial branch and then just radial artery.
Is this the one we were using for clavicle?
Is that it?
Hold on, we're recording. Hold on. Is that it? Yeah. I think